Well, what's going on, YouTubers? For ladies and gentlemen, it's the artist, formerly known as the Natural Born Thriller. And this will be your NFL Super Bowl 56 review. Not just pertains to the game itself, but also pertains to everything else that happened on here. Like, for example, the Super Bowl commercials, which I will get to, and pertains to the Super Bowl halftime show, which I'll get to as well. Basically, I'm going to focus more on the halftime show than I am pertains to the game. And I guess pertains to the commercial as well. We'll see how that goes as well. Pertains to Super Bowl Sunday, and I apologize for doing this a couple of days late. And that's it basically. There was some things I had to do during the week, and barely did any other videos whatsoever. And I'm still way behind when it comes to wrestling reviews as well, especially for attention to New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff that I was going to be doing. But we'll see how that turns out, But other than that, we can just jump right into it. So, when it comes to this year's Super Bowl, first of all, let me see, we're basically back on the Sunday, obviously, because that's where the Super Bowl is always is on the Sunday, on the NBC channel, and so far pertains to the Nielsen ratings, pertains to national 54.7 million, to Los Angeles 36.7 million, from Cincinnati 46.1 million, pertains to the US TV viewership of 101.1 million views, with the cost of 30-second commercials of $6.5 to $7 million. Where it pertains to the announcers, like Kevin Harlan, who's a play-by-play, Kurt Warner, who was the analyst, Lauren Oakman, I think that's how I say it, and Mike Goslick were the sideline reporters, and they had Gene Strator, I'm assuming, who was the rules analyst. What pertains to the commentators, the broadcasters, I should say. First of all, you have NBC's broadcast that featured Al Michaels, who was the lead broadcast, with Chris Collinsworth as the analyst. Where it pertains to someone named Michelle Tafoya, I'm assuming that's how I say her name. Who was a report from the Rams side, with Caitlin Tappan, who was reporting for the Bengals side, where it pertains to what I'm about to get to those two teams. This was Michael's 11th, Al Michaels' 11th 11th Super Bowl as a broadcaster, and his 5th joining pertains to NBC since 2006. And then pertains to Chris Collinsworth, who worked his 5th Super Bowl as an analyst, and his 4th since replacing the late great John Manning. Unfortunately, pertains to John Manning, who's no longer with us, who passed away 2 months ago, back in December of 2021. Basically days before we got into the new year, and before we even got to him going to the Super Bowl to do what he does best. And without John Manning, there would not be a legacy in football, especially when it comes to NFL. So now I don't remember if there was any tributes of him, but I'm pretty sure that it was. I'm pretty sure they did. Again, I don't recall if they did, which I'll talk more about that when I get to it. But I'm gonna say rest in peace to John Manning. He will be missed, and he was a true legend, a true icon, a true had a true passion pertains to this great sport that he once played, and what pertains to him on calling it too. So he was basically the voice of NFL, of of this of what this can deliver every year, especially when it comes to the Super Bowl. And unfortunately, that will be missed. So rest in peace, John Manning. And your Manning games, the Manning games, pertains to the football video games. It will still live on with or without them. So, what else to talk about before we get to it? Oh yeah, someone named Terry McAuley Terry McAuley, who was the rules analyst as well, pertains to basically pertains to TV in the United States. And the one that I talked about, or at first was the radio in the United States. So, now there was a coin toss that happened, which I'll get to why pertains to the beginning of the game. I'll explain a little bit when I get to it. But the coin toss was by Billie Jean King. I'm like, wow, that's cool. So yeah, Billie Jean King's still doing her thing. You know what I mean? And she was the coin toss for this, and I don't remember. And that's another thing too. Basically the coin toss of which player's going to go first in a way, or basically which player won the coin toss, and it was the player's decision of who's going to go first, basically. So, but I'll get to more of that when I get to it. So I guess we can get to right now, where it pertains to the Super Bowl game. But before we do, I do want to talk about how I did remember seeing something pertains to the game, before the game started, and it's Dwayne Johnson, who opened up the show of the Super Bowl doing his The Rock promo of finally the Super Bowl has come back to let's see, where were they at the Super Bowl? At California, yeah. So they were at the SoFi, the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, and basically, when it Dwayne Johnson doing the Rock promo, it's basically the Rock doing the promo, and talk about on the Rams versus the Bengals, and saying in front of the millions, that, which jam-packed crowd, by the way, because it's great that had a jam-packed crowd. Unlike last year, you still had crowds there, but you also had cardboard crowds as well. It wasn't the same, but then this year's Super Bowl actually felt a lot more better than it was last year. For no offense to what tends to the players that time, which I don't remember who the players were, but I remember the weekend though performance. That's the only thing I can remember. So there you go. But yeah, I thought that was great though, that Dwayne Johnson as The Rock, opened up the Super Bowl like that. Speaking of which, we have the national anthem sang by country singer Mickey Guyton, or Guyton. Is it Guyton or Guyton? But anyways, Mickey Guyton opened up basically sang the national anthem of Star Spangled Banner. And I thought she did great. And we had other performances too, where it pertains to singing America the Beautiful. Some artists I never heard of. I never heard of Mickey Guyton either, but I also never heard of this woman named Jahani Aiko. I'm assuming that's how you say her name. Based on how she says name, she's got to be either Samoan or something, So let me double check here. Okay, she is born in America, and she is a singer. I really don't know much about her, but she's done some music videos for R&B and basically pertains to B2K. So okay, she's been around since 2002. All right, and she shows stage with someone like Big Sean. To say, excuse me. Omarion who was part B2K, B2K. I meant to say B2K. But speaking of B2K, like I mentioned, right? B2K. I was already big on B2K, and the whole bump bump bump. I mean, the song part was catchy in a way, but I never got into them. So, and I wouldn't know who was in there other than Omarin. So, as far as the rest of the associations, I really don't know who these people are, to be honest with you. But she's her labels is with Def Jam, Epic, Tug, and Artem, maybe. I'm assuming. But she's 33 years old. She looks beautiful, by the way. Very, very cute. I love her, and I love the dress that she wore too, by the way. So, yeah, so not much to say about her. So I really don't know much about her, but I thought she did good singing "America the Beautiful." As far as the other performance, Mary Mary with the Youth Orchestra of Los Angeles performing "Lift Every Voice and Sing." I wasn't into it. It wasn't bad, but I just wasn't into it. But there you go. And not much to say. I don't know what to say after that. So, all right. Let me see. Who won the 20 calls here, by the way? All right. So following the coin toss, that's when Dwayne Johnson just started the interview. To introduce the game. So he was basically putting over the Rams where they could win, and then he put over the Bengals where they could potentially win. So. Now, as far as the game itself, I tried to watch the game, folks, but I was having trouble watching the game because I didn't have I didn't have it on the channel that I wanted to have because I didn't have that channel NBC. So what I had to do, which is to Sling TV, I had to switch my plans to the blue Sling TV portion of it because I had the orange one, so I didn't have the blue one. So because the blue one has NBC, orange one does not have NBC, and I think myself, oh great, and I'm missing the game, and everything, and I didn't really keep on much of the game because I was not a fan of the teams, but fans, a lot of fans were banking on and betting on the Rams winning more than the Bengals. In fact, someone on Twitter who I follow, by the way, she said if the Bengals win, she's going to get a tattoo. And I think so. We'll be careful which for, and we'll get to more of the Bengals, how they almost did. They almost did win. So, but we'll get to that. All right, the referee was Ronald Torbert. I'm assuming that's his name. Retains the Los Angeles Rams. The head coach was Sean McVay, and you had the Cincinnati Bengals, the head coach was Zach Taylor. So, just want to mention that too. But yeah, I missed the first half of the game. I may catch a little bit of the second quarter because I ended up getting the channel. Basically I ended up getting the right channel. It tends to switching the blue Sling TV to the orange one, I should say, to blue Sling TV. Sling TV, I should say. So I didn't really see much of it, but I was keeping the score though. But where it tends to the first quarter, it was the Rams with 7 and the Bengals with 3, and then when it tends to the second quarter, the Bengals with 6 and the Bengals with 7, and we'll get back to that because right now we're going to go to that now. Before we get to the halftime show, maybe first bring up the commercials for the Super Bowl, which I'm going to bring up right now as soon as I find it. So basically, it pertains to advertising of the Super Bowl commercials. I didn't see most of it. I may have missed some important ones. I hope I didn't miss no movie trailers of it, but if I did, I could always catch it on YouTube though. But still, but I wanted to see how it looked. It tends to watching it. But as far as the commercials, where it tends to Super Bowl, they did an advertisement of Budweiser, which no surprise there. Coca-Cola, no surprise there. Honda, Honda, I think that's a car thing. I don't know. Pepsi. Now here's the thing with this. I don't remember if I seen any Budweiser commercial or any Coca-Cola commercial or a Pepsi commercial. I don't recall because I must have missed it. Because again, I was trying to get that channel. The Super Bowl also talked about the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. So we did have some Universal Pictures, Paramount Pictures, HBO Max, I should say, Netflix, Disney. I'm pretty sure since Disney Plus, Sony Pictures, Warner Brothers, Peacock pertains to this one show I'll get to. Hopefully it's okay. It's there, but I'll get to that later. AMC Plus, I should say. I was gonna say AMC. Oh wait, actually I did meant to say AMC. AMC Plus. All right, let me continue. And Amazon Prime Video. And this was promotions coming up, films and series during the game that include Jurassic World Dominion, meant to say. Yeah, Jurassic World Dominion, meant to say. Nope. Which is funny because, let's cue up the Ambrose. Now, I don't know what Nope is, but I'll check it out though. We're interested to see how it looks. Ambulance, The Lost City, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. See, I missed that. Winning Time, Rise of the Lakers. I'm assuming that has something to do with Magic Johnson too, by the way. I may have seen something about that, so I'm assuming that's what it is. It's on Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty. So, the Anthem Project, don't know what that is. Doctor Strange in the Multi of Madness. I did watch the trailer, but not during the Super Bowl though. I saw a teaser and the trailer of it, which I thought was pretty good. Moon Knight, missed it. Uncharted. I think I may have seen it, but I really don't remember if I did. The DC Extended Universe 2022 films slate. Don't know what that is because I must have missed it. Bel-Air was promoted by Peacock. Bel-Air is the drama series pertains to the sitcom comedy series of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and what pertains to Bel-Air here is a Will Smith project here. So I saw this trailer and I said to myself, oh, so they actually are doing this. So yeah, am I gonna watch it? I don't know, but we'll see. Will Smith has something to do with it, so we'll see how it turns out. Joe versus Carol, don't know what that is. And finally, the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. I'm not that big on Lord of the Rings. Never been a fan of Lord of the Rings, so don't count me in. Don't count me in with that one. I'm good. I'll pass on that. Did they mention any other commercials here? Pertains to Cardi B being in a Taco Bell commercial, which I'm surprised it was not mentioned there. I'm sorry, not Cardi B. I meant to say Doja Cat. Doja Cat was in a commercial with her looking like a clown. Yeah, she was in clown outfit, clown makeup, and then all of a sudden she turns into herself as Doja Cat, her sexy self, by the way. You right. But yeah, it was a Taco Bell commercial. Other than that, I don't remember much other commercials they did. I do. And I thought some of it was terrible, especially the Uber Eats stuff with the celebrities. I thought that was stupid. But yeah, these commercials, some of these commercials never didn't do it for me. Today's commercial nowadays sucks. So there you go. Now before I get to the halftime show, I do gotta mention something else, and that is the celebrities that were there. Let me get her out of the way first. Doja Cat, she was there. She did the funny thing where she's making out with someone, and then she turns around, and basically it's just her making out on herself. And this is how it was done, by the way. I'm pretty sure you know how it's done before. I'm pretty sure you've seen it, but this is how it looks, for those who don't know. I can't believe I did that. But I was just showing an example. That's basically what she did. And she's turned around and then she's, she's, the camera's looking at her and everything. That was probably done by design. I mean, there was no other way, that wasn't done by design. But I'm pretty sure that was what it was. But there you go, that's what it was. And now I'm gonna talk about the celebrities that were there. All right, here we go. You had Drake, you had Jake. I'm sorry, not Jake. I got do something here, folks. Give me one moment. So yeah, okay. Now I gotta pause it. Okay, there was Drake, the rapper Drake, and to me, he's more of a singer than he is a rapper. But he can rap too. We also had someone named Jack Harlow, which I don't know who that is. You had Cardi B, everyone's favorite, by the way. You have Offset, which is she's next to. Cardi B didn't look like she was interested, to be honest. Then again, she never looked like she's interested, unless it's you know what. But I digress. You had LeBron James there. You had Draymond Green, whoever that is, I don't know, but I really don't care. Steph Curry, who was there. I know who he is. Not that much, but I know he's in the NBA. I think he plays for the Knicks, if I'm not mistaken. New York Knicks, which I'm not a fan of the Knicks either way, so there you go. The Migos, they were there. If you remember, the Migos were at WE during the Royal Rumble with RK Bro. Magic Johnson. Nelly. It's getting hot in here. Kevin Hart and Paul Rich. Don't know who Paul Rich is, but I know Kevin Hart. Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire. Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq. So waiting for Shaq to return to AEW anytime soon. Floyd Money Mayweather was there. Antonio Brown sitting with Kanye West. Speaking of Kanye West for a reason was in a black hoodie, covering his entire face. Am I missing something? Is this part of his new thing he's doing? I don't know. But Kanye West, he's always out there in this world. It's like he's trying to be like the black rapper version of Michael Jackson. I'm sorry, Kanye West, but Michael Trapson is that guy, not you. But whatever the reason he's doing this, I don't know. I just thought this was weird. Ellen DeGeneres was there with her girlfriend. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, excuse me. I'm still not saying his name, but also I don't think I remember much of him, to be honest with you. I apologize for anyone that do know him, but he was there. Someone named Taika Waititi. Sorry about that, but I didn't know who he was anyways. Carmelo Anthony listening to Kendrick Lamar, which we'll get to that. We'll get to him. And there you go. That's basically all the service I know. Oh, by the way, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck was there too. Fuck Ben Affleck, by the way. I never liked him. But there you go. That was all the stuff. That's basically all the service that I can remember that I saw. But as far as for those that were there you go. They were there. Now, the halftime show. The halftime show, which I thought it was pretty good. They really I was into the Super Bowl halftime show, where it tends to Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, and Eminem. And we had some special guests on there. Now, one guest I knew who he was, but the other guest I didn't know who he was that much. But where it tends to the songs, the opening song was Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg together singing the next episode. Following that, it was California Love by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, a tribute to Tupac, which I said in live reaction watching the Super Bowl halftime show. This is for Tupac. And then also we get a surprise appearance of 50 Cent hanging upside down singing in the club for "It's Your Birthday, we're gonna party like it's your birthday," if you don't give a fuck if it's not your birthday. But he looked like he gained weight, by the way, and I'm not talking about what pertains to him. He looked jacked. He looked like he's gained some fat in him. He's not the 50 Cent that we saw him where some people say he was on steroids, whatever. So I don't know. Maybe it's a dad bod phase. I don't know. Dad bod silly bitch. But I thought he did good though. It pertains to his performance. We have Family Affair by Mary J. Blige. We had No More Drama by Mary J. Blige. And Mary J. Blige was killing her performances on the stage, by the way. Killing it. Then you had Kendrick Lamar. Wow. Kendrick Lamar with his suit reminds me of Michael Jackson. But the song was MAAD, Mad City. And the introduction for Kendrick Lamar, which is these boxes and these dancers coming out, it was basically like Michael Jackson type of dancers doing the whole Michael Jackson type of dance, which reminds me of They Don't Care About Us. I thought that was pretty cool. And Kendrick Lamar, he was into it. Like you could tell he's very into it. He also did Alright. He also did Forgot About Drake. I mean, not Forgot About Drake. Forgot About Dre, I meant to say. And then that's when Eminem popped in. But pertains to him saying a bunch of Japanese, and when people forgot about Dre. And then that's when he transmitted to Lose Yourself. And I think I said on live reaction, I think I said loses yourself. I meant to say lose yourself. But he's saying Lose Yourself, which I thought was pretty cool because when it tends to performing at the Super Bowl, because I don't recall Eminem ever performing at the Super Bowl before. So when it tends to him using this song was a great fit because you have one shot or one opportunity. Basically, when it tends to for the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Opportunities goes once in a lifetime. All right, guys, I gotta hurry this up, folks. But then during the whole the whole thing with Lose Yourself, that's when someone named Anderson P. Paak, something like that. Anderson Paak, or just say Anderson Paak. He was on the drums basically. But after his performance, Eminem kneeled on one knee, and had his head like this and everything. And basically, it was some controversial things, the whole thing, which is I'm not gonna get into that. And it's probably gonna have some people have some conspiracy about that whole thing, the whole conspiracy theory thing, which I'm not going anywhere near that. I don't like that. But also, when we get to Dre, Dr. Dre playing the piano, where it tends to the instrument, instrumental of "I Ain't Mad at Ya," another tribute to the late great Tupac. This is for Tupac. And finally, Still D.R.E., Still Dre, performed by Dr. Dre, and also Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent ends up joining forth along with Dr. Dre as they close up the Super Bowl halftime show. Stupendous. Amazing. I loved it. Freaking loved it. And there you go. That was the halftime show. I thought it was great. And now let's get back to the Super Bowl. Almost lost it there. All right, now let's get back to the Super Bowl with the game I did pay attention to most likely. Just for a little bit, I didn't really pay attention too much to it, but I did in a way. But in the third quarter, you had the Rams of 3, and the Bengals 10. The Bengals are in the lead during this time, but then the fourth quarter, the Rams with 7 and the Bengals 0. So yeah, the Bengals had a chance though. They had a chance to catch up, but unfortunately they couldn't. So the final total score pertains to the Rams with 23, and with the Bengals, 20. So your winners of the Super Bowl, once again, because I'm assuming this is the Rams win a Super Bowl game back in 1999. So basically, the Los Angeles Rams, after winning this year's Super Bowl of 2021, pertains to the 2022 Super Bowl. You could say that the Los Angeles Rams were partying like it's in 1999 because that's when they won the Super Bowl back pertains to that. And now here they are winning another Super Bowl. 2 Super Bowls. And there you go, that was a Super Bowl. And because of the Los Angeles Rams won, which everyone was going for them to win. And I'm pretty sure Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was going for them to win too. But congrats to the Rams. As far as the Cincinnati Bengals, you already saw the video I did already, because, well, you know what that means. I took out the trash, but out of respect. So there you go, folks. Yeah, I got to cut this too because I was running out of time. But with that being said, folks, that's it for the Super Bowl. As far as this year's Super Bowl, I would enjoy it a lot more if I was watching from the beginning, but unfortunately I didn't, which is unfortunate. And the commercials really didn't do much for me. But the halftime tour did it for me. But half of the game, it did do it for me, despite me not being a fan of either teams. But I thought it was a good Super Bowl this year. At least for me, I thought it was very good. So, and I'm sorry, I keep running out of time, folks. But that's all I got for the Super Bowl for this year, which is to Super Bowl 56. And that being said, thank you all for watching. So I'm just going to end like this. For it is the artist, formerly known as the Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets. Take care.